Alright guys, it's time for the final match of the case tournament that I won. Um this time it's going to be against the ex-German champion Daniel Hartmann. Before the top cut, I actually played against him in round 2, which I lost because every 3 games in a row he always had consistently 2 hand traps, and game 1 he had Valor and Nibiru, and he first activated his Valor, which is why I thought, okay, if he now activates Valor he might not have Nibiru, so I ran right into Nibiru even though I could have played around it. But I expected like other hand traps, which is why I didn't want to play around Nibiru. But yeah, because usually people have Nibiru and Valor or Nibiru Imperm, they use it at the same time, right? But he did not do that, and it caught me off guard, which is why I lost before the top cut. But then I met him again in the finals, and I gotta say, this dude hasn't lost a single game. I'm saying like he completely swept the whole tournament. Everyone 2-0. He only had one loss against me in round 2, right? And then like any other matchup, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. And then we met us again at the final round. And yo, this is actually a really good game. So let's see what we got here. All right, let's check this out. All right, so I won a dice wall. And I'm going first. And we're gonna start here real smooth with Simoon. You guys already know, man. This is what we like to start. I banish Shamar from my hands, and then we're gonna get out the Black Whirlwinds, normal summon, search, and I was like, okay, no Ash, no. It looks good. It looks good. My hand was busted. Like I had uh, pure engine on my hands, and also like one Ash. So it's a perfect hand for me. Perfect hand. Now we got Zudri. Zudri adds Shanga and Shaman. And then we're gonna special summon Vata, activate his Vata's effect, send Chinook and Zephyros to the graveyard. Go into our Blackwing dragon. And then obviously chain 1. Chain 1 Black Feather Wound and chain 2 Shamal to get Chinook back to our hand from the graveyard. Okay, he didn't have Nibiru, so we just kept playing. Next up, we're gonna hear into our Boreal Storm, activate Boreal Storm's effect, and send. What did I send here? That's a good question. What did I send here? I think I sent it like a level 4. Yeah, I sent Water to make him become level 2. Because I had already Shango on my hand. Yep. And then next up. Yeah, we're just laughing our ass off here because it seems like he doesn't have any hand traps. That's pretty awesome. Next up. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? I think I'm just explaining him some stuff. Okay, so I'm special summoning Shamal, Shanga, and then I went into Dispater with Shanga and Blackwing Dragon. Let's see, I got 2 ashes on my hand. Oh, and then I go into Little Knight because I was still afraid of Nibiru. And then after that, I started to go with Sephiroth. Because if we get nipped right here, it's fine. We can always save up to 2 monsters. So that should be fine. Yeah, now I'm explaining the Blackwing Assault Dragon for him. And then, yeah, we're gonna go. You guys already know what Sephiroth in the graveyard does for us. And then, with the last Black Feather Whirlwind, I special summoned Boreal Storm. And then, yeah. So once I special summoned Boreal Storm with the Spater, and then the second time with the Blackwing Dragon, because I wanted to have a Blackwing Synchromonster on the field so that I can use my Shanga. Oh shit. Okay. And then I'll pass my turn. And then it's his turn. And let's see how he actually plays through this board. It's Fire Kings against Oh yeah, this time I did not forget up the Black Whirlwind. Sometimes I actually forget about it, man. Sometimes I actually forget about it. And then I'll just show him, like, I'll play with open hand. I'll tell him, like, yo, I got a quick effect in the graveyard, and I have Chinook. So he activates a continuous spell that would activate the field spell from the deck. And I was like, okay, we don't really want the field spell. And if I can pop this, I can prevent also the field spell. So why not? Let's do it. Let's do that. But lucky for him, he already had the field spell on his hand. So it did not matter. And then I ash that. Because this is like, the field spell is the card that you want to ash. And then he normal summons his monster. His level 1 monster, activates effect. And did I negate it? Yeah, I did. I did negate it. Now he's using his other monster from the graveyard. And then I don't know why I used Little Knight here, because I wasn't familiar with I wasn't really familiar with the Fire Kings matchup. So all I know is that you really want to interrupt as early as possible, as far as I know. So yeah, I banished his monsters from the field and my Burial Storm. Banishing Burial Storm was actually really stupid. I should not have done that. But I should have maybe banished my own Little Knight. And yeah, now he goes into the Diabellstar, and then I think I actually want to use the Dissipator's effect to negate the Diabellstar. I think that's what I'm thinking right now. That might be it. That might be it. So yeah, he's gonna get burned, a lot of burn damage. And I think this is where he realizes that there's not much that he can keep going. Oh, he just goes to the battle phase to attack, run over my Little Knight. That's what I'm saying, like I should have just banished my Little Knight. I don't know why I banished the Burial Storm. That was so dumb. But yeah, that was like round 9 or round 10 of that day, and I was really tired, so it's okay to make some mistakes. Besides, even if you go first with Blackwings, bro, you can actually do a lot of misplays but still win. And then this is where, okay, if I want to use my board wipe, this better be now. Because if I wipe the board right now, he's not going to have any trigger effects. So I should do that right now. But we still, like, I still respected the way he played through the sport, because not a lot of people can actually do that. I mean, I was still missing out on a full arm master, but besides that, yeah. And I also was thinking, like, if I don't wipe the board right now, he might be able to go into Typhoon, and that could be really bad for us. So I think on resolution, I wanted to wipe the board, exactly. Because now it's a free game set. I get my Burial Storm back. And then, yeah, I just had to attack with Burial Storm. That was game, because he was already burned so much. Now we go in game 2. He starts with a field spell. And I ash the field spell, because that's what you want to do. He sets one. And passes. So now it's my turn, and I have no idea exactly what this deck does, man. Oh, I bricked. I actually also bricked. I had so many hand traps. See, I got another Ash, right? Ash that shit again. I bricked with so many hand traps, man. I got Valor, Imperm, Double Ash. Now I got top deck Simoon. And then he changes his, I don't know what that monster's called, but he's gonna be able to pop some stuff from my side. So that's enough for him. And I was thinking, like, why the fuck did I not set my Imperm at like this column over here? Because if I would have set the Imperm, I would be able to negate not only the monster but also the spell which is set over here. But I didn't do it. So that was really bad from my side. I should have definitely set the Imperm, but I didn't. So yeah, I could have definitely played it better, but I didn't, and that actually cost me game 2, to be honest. And now he's gonna have so many stuff. Like, I don't know why I'm even implementing that shit. And now that's why I'm explaining my Daniel that I was supposed to set the imperm and not keep it on my hand, and that's where I completely messed it up. But I was like, it's fine. I'll take that L. I'll take that L. Let's go to game 3. I think I said something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm using my last hand trap, like 4 hand traps. I had 4 hand traps. And my hand was actually good. I just played it really bad. Well, oh shit, did I draw into Nibiru? I don't even know why I sided that card against him, but yeah. After the match, I realized that Droll is actually really nice against this deck. So, Droll is a card that you really want to side against this deck. Not necessarily Nibiru. You can side Nibiru, but it's like optional, I think. Yeah, I'm like, fuck this, let's go into the next game. Alright, so I'm going first now, and look at this beautiful hand. It's time for... Ooh, I'll start with Imzeti and with Simoon. Start with Imzeti and with Simoon. I add the Sarcophagus, and now I think I got... Did I get Drolled? Yep, I got Drolled. And this is where I'm like, okay, hold on. This is why the Horus engine is so insane, bro. Like, you do not care about Droll. You really do not care about Droll, bro. And I still have another Simoon on my hand, right? So usually you guys would start with Simoon first and this and that, but I was like, you know what? Fuck that. My hand looks insane. I'm gonna just play with the Horus engine first. I discard the other Simoon that I had on my hand to send Happy. Now I can special summon Happy and my Imzeti, and then go here into my monster Nibiru Protection Negate, which is the Photon Lord. And now we're gonna normal summon. Oh, we send Shamal to set the Black Featherweight and then normal summon Vata, activate Vata's effect. Obviously, if we get an imperm right here, it's really crucial, but yeah, no imperm here, luckily. So we're going here straight into our Blackwing Dragon. Chain 1 Black Featherweight to special summon our Vata, and chain 2 the Jamal to get Chinook to our hand. Right? Yep, just like that. And then next up, we're gonna activate Zephyr's effect. Bounce back the Black Featherweight. And then I'm explaining him that I'm not taking any burn damage. And then we're gonna go here into our Boreal Storm. Send Shanga with Boreal Storm to the graveyard. Just like that. And we're just gonna talk a little bit here. I don't even know what we're talking about. But yeah, at the end of the video, I actually have a really funny clip that I wanted to show you. It's unfortunately in German, because speaking German at that time. But for my German people, they might understand what I'm saying. It's actually quite funny. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, okay, he's checking my X deck, he's checking my monsters. I think he's like bluffing. Is bluffing a word in English? I don't know. But he's like acting like he has a Nibiru, even though he doesn't. Oh, look. I don't even know what is happening here. Oh, I see. I used. Oh, because I had Shanga on my hand. Did I? Yeah, because I had Shanga on my hand. I sent it with Real Storm Shamal to the graveyard. Because I wanted to have him like for the grand game. And then with Black Feather Women, I special summoned Simoon. That's what happened. And then I used these two to go into one Assault Dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. I know why I did that. Now I remember why I did that. So yeah, I used Simoon and Boristom to go into the one Blackwing Soul Dragon, and then I special summoned Shanga to use him and the Blackwing Dragon to go into Dissipator. And then banish the other two, special summon the second Assault Dragon, and then with Dissipator's effect, I special summon Boristom just to have my Shanga live in the graveyard. And this is all on the draw basically, which is pretty good, I think. He starts with, oh no, I don't even know what those cards are. But yeah. Now he goes the continuous spell again, and I was like, I gotta pop the continuous spell, because if I don't pop the continuous spell, if I wait for the field spell, Shanga is going to be dead in the graveyard. Okay, so he changes the Skullmeister on my Shanga. And I'm like, okay, he wants to protect the field spell. Like, doesn't matter what happens, he wants to protect the field spell. So I'm like, okay, if he's really going that far, I'm zoning out, sorry guys. But yeah, I was like, okay, I cannot let him get the field spell, because once he gets a field spell, I won't be able to stop him. So I'll negate his Skullmeister with my Photon Load. And then he changes also the monster on the field. I don't know what it did, but it was also monster negate on the field. And then I changed my Chinook to negate also that. And then the effects are resolves. And I get to send another copy of the Blackwing Dragon. So my grind game is already good. And now he only has like 1 or 2 cards left on his hand, and we still have Dissipator and my double Assault Dragon. Next up, he goes into Typhoon. Typhoon attacks into the Photon Lord. Effect Typhoon to get rid of the yeah. And that's where he realized that he lost. Yeah, check this out. This is actually really funny. Yeah, check this out. Wow, wir haben den deutschen Meister geschlagen. Wow, guck mal. Merry Christmas. Glückwunsch. Danke, danke. Adam. Krass. Ich muss auch sagen, gut gespielt, Bro. Danke. Danke, dass du warst. Ja, gegen Blackwing hast du gut gespielt. Maul, Alter. Ich sag die ganze Zeit schon, mein Deck ist scheiße. Das kann nicht die ganze Zeit gut gehen. Ja, ich bin voll Alter. Danke. Was? Du willst mir sagen, du hast außer mir gegen keinen einzigen Game Loss gehabt? Ja. Guck mal, das ist ja nicht. Warte. Zeig das in die Kamera. Leute von heute. Nein, der soll es sagen. Gegen wen hast du heute einzigen Game Loss bekommen? Game Loss? Ich habe ein Game Loss, ja. Verloren in Swiss und 2 Game Loss Finale. Ja. Und 2, okay, alles klar. Sorry, Bro.
Dankeschön, Leute. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Es war mir eine Ehre, für euch zu spielen. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Abend. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Exactly. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. Please take care. Good night.